Go away. Okay. So, what the? Get my water cup from yesterday that I forgot to rinse out because whatever. Move that up. I gotta fix and make happen. Take a drink of tea. Adjust the nose ring. Get mad at this fly that has literally been flying around my room for like 3 fucking weeks because it never goes away. Adjust the mustache. I swear at some point in the future this is all going to go away again. But I got to get skinny again so I have a chin. A jawline's important when you don't have this to cover it up. Oh crap, I meant to have some music in the background today. My bad. My bad. Okay. Oh, thanks. No, I meant like I love you, sweetie. Thanks for trying to help. So apparently my daughter was gonna sing weird, wacky music there for a moment. Yes, Noodles. Hello, Noodles. How you doing, Noodles? Noodle, 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 noodles. How you doodling, noodlings? Oh. Going to try and get the meat babies, done today. I'm going to try not to talk so much and just do stuff. Well, I mean, of course, I'll talk nonstop because I never shut up. Shutting up is not part of my forte. Hello, Spartacus. Apparently all the dogs just want to come in and check it out today. Now, to catch everybody up who's tuning in, what is up? Tuning in and turning up. Yesterday, we, with a tiny little fine brush, no, that wasn't it, one of the little fine brushes, added veins lightly. They came out pretty good throughout, which you can't really see way over there, sorry. But we added the little veins, which actually came out pretty good. And then we did a translucent, watered down pink. God dang it, I hate how it doesn't focus over there on the YouTube. Focus. Anyway, we did a translucent wash, just, really watered down pink. And covered it, and it kind of gave it a filmy look, which is what I was going for, and I hope that worked out. It kind of did. But not too shabby, not too shabby. However, we are now losing the meat babies again.
You know how to play Fortnite and also do like cursive?
No, finish that math, then yes. The math that I had set up for you.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You just have to add or subtract.
It's hard.
I know it's hard. Figure it out. You've got it. You can too.
I'll put you instantly back to 0. Remember, I put you back to 31.
Sweetie, I was just showing you how to do it. You've got it.
I don't have it. I just.
Sweetie, you're smarter than that.
No,
Do your cursive.
I am.
Kids. Right. Anyway, but I'm starting to lose my meat babies back into the meat hole, which is something I didn't want to do. I really wanted to keep them a-popping. And it's frustrating only because everything I keep trying to do to bring them out, I should have been more conscientious of my colors to begin with. Sadly, I wasn't. I should have made them just a totally different color. Again, color blending is important to keep things coherent in the work. Unless, of course, you're going with some crazy sporadic color altering. Oh, I need popping colors. Nah, all this crazy stuff. But for a lot of what I do, I keep things very similar and in mode. I saw that fly. I'm going to eat it. But I'm losing them because of my own stuck in my ways methods. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. So I'm losing my meat babies back into the coloration of the meat hole. I should have made them purple. I should have made them a lot more purplish or something along those lines is what I should have did. Because no amount of highlighting or shadowing I'm going to do is going to accomplish really what I want out of this. But that's okay, because that's what today's about. And then we'll tweak this little guy here. I'm in love with this little guy. This little guy is my favorite. He's my favorite meat baby. These other ones, I'm just going to lie to them and say, no, sweetie, you're my favorite. But really, that's my favorite meat baby. I'll always be like, you're the best meat baby out of all of them. I just have to make the other ones feel better about themselves. Shh. But you're my favorite. And the other meat babies are all going to grow up just thinking that. What? No, I mean that. No, you're my favorite. It's okay. So anyway, I am going to have to darken this all back up, shadow it all back in so it all looks right. But by the time I do that, it'll all be lost in this bland blurb of kind of nothingness. So I'm in kind of a catch-22 here in myself, but I put myself in this position, so I can't blame anybody but myself. And if I was a great artist or a great painter that had any kind of formal training and technique and style, I'm sure I could be able to fix this. But I don't know any techniques or methods to actually fix it, and I could probably look that up online, but that'd be cheating because that'd be allowing myself an easy out. And I don't allow myself an easy out when it comes to anything because you don't learn by winning. That's one thing I always hate is people who cheat don't learn. It's not that you don't win. You fucking win if you cheat. Let's be honest. You cheat, you fucking win. Hell, we've all seen that. Those punk ass motherfuckers that you sit there and watch just surf through life. Oh yeah, they win and they cheat. They cheat constantly. You're like, man, if only I could be a liar and a fucking cheater and do that bullshit. Sure, that'd be great. I can't do that. I just can't do it. I wish I could. I wish I could lie, steal, and cheat. Fuck yeah, I do. But it's not in me. But you don't learn by winning. You learn by failing, understanding how you failed, learning how to fix your failure, and applying that to your future non-failure. And it's funny because when you're a little kid, people tell you that all the time, and you don't believe them. You're like, yeah, shut up, old man. You're a fucking idiot. And then you kick them in the dick. And when they're crying, you steal their money and run away. And but when you're an old man yourself, you kind of realize, oh, that's what that meant. Yeah. You fuck up, you fail, and then you go, oh, yeah. That looks like garbage. I'm going to hate myself for the rest of my life knowing that I screwed that up. But at least I can learn from that and go, how can I fix that in the future so I don't feel like garbage next time? That's it. You just got to learn from your mistakes. And that's something they've taught you since day one, man. You got to learn from your goddamn mistakes. Something none of us really ever do. We repeat our mistakes. Relationships, business-wise, all that stuff. We just repeat our mistakes over and over and over again. It's funny because on relationships, and by no means am I like disgruntled. I've been married for almost 10 years now, and she's great. She's hilarious, and I got lucky. Because it's really hard to find somebody that you connect with and click with. That's for sure. But I'm going to use relationships as an example because that's one of the best ones. But fucking up in life and repeating your fuck up. Relationships are the big one. Because you'll get into a habit of dating the same types of people and wondering why you don't find a good one in the batch. How many times do people say, well, where's all the good people gone? They're not in that type of... If you eat the same kind of food over and over and over again, and it gives you stomach aches, you eventually realize that type of food doesn't agree with my stomach. You don't question, well, where's all the good that kind of? Well, where's all the good, spicy nacho supremes at? There's got to be one good one in the 30 of them I've eaten so far and shit myself 30 different times. Obviously not. Obviously, there's not a good one. It's just that doesn't go well with you. You should probably get something different next time you go to Taco Bell. Because obviously, that is not going to be settling well with you later that night. The same thing with relationships. Same thing with jobs. Same thing with anything you do in life. You got to figure out what works for you, man. And what doesn't work for you, learn from that failure, apply that to your next attempt, and better yourself. That's simple. That's simple. This is too much paint. I can already tell you that. See? Bam, look at that. I already learned from my past mistakes. Because I make that one a lot. I can relate. No, Erica, I know. We all can, man. Simple life lessons with 4, right? Painting, haven't even started painting. Again, it's been what, 10 minutes. Haven't even started painting. Once again, I start off with some life lessons. The anxiety of waiting for him to actually paint. Hey, you know what? This painting thing we do here, it's not just about painting, man. It's about learning about life together. It was an accident that's where it started. Yeah, the anxiety of waiting for me to actually paint. Trust me, because it happens eventually. Sometimes it does. Maybe. Eventually, I do paint. But, so much dark paint. Way too much fucking paint. Like I said, all the goddamn time. So you water it down. Water it all down. Oh, god damn it, way too much. It is a fucking mess. I fuck it all up again, because I always do. And then I sing about it like a fucking retard, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There we go, that's way better. Kind of, god damn it, not really at all. Oh, you fucking idiot. Alright, anyway, so we're darkening it all back up again. Obviously, for the reason of I'm a fucking idiot. I fucked it up. Napkins come in for the save, right? I'm here for the life lessons as well. Well, good. Welcome to it. Because, man, they happen a lot in these. I didn't really mean for that to be the intention when we started doing these, by the way. Just I talk too much because I get nervous. I kind of freak out about doing this stuff publicly. It makes me really anxious. So I just start talking and talking and talking. And actually tomorrow, and I'm going to post on my page the things. I took pictures when I went to Walmart yesterday. We're going to do a paint with me. And we're actually going to do an experimental painting together. So I have some minor requirements, like a little canvas, couple of paints, shitty paintbrush, whatever you got. And we're going to all paint together and learn together. And probably fuck up together a fucking lot. Man, why can't I just let it happen and do its thing? Fucking fly, get off my head. You know, it's just like, fly, I swear to fucking God. This thing's been at me for like days in my fucking office-y, creative office space. And I can't get it to fucking eat a dick and die. It's really upsetting. Too much water. I'm like, you know, fly, I wouldn't care if you just eat a dick and die. Oh, come on. Looks like he's got a tattoo of like an eagle on his chest with wings and shit going on almost now. He's like, look at me, I'm a badass. I'm in a biker gang. Yeah, that's right. I'm in a biker gang. That's all right, little guy. We're just going to blend all that up and in and around and blend it up this way a little bit. Keep in mind it's wet, so the water itself will kind of blend it all in a little bit to wherever it needs to go. Whatevs, it'll dry much lighter, much lighter. And my dilemma with this whole thing has simply been losing these little guys being afraid to apply more paint than necessary, that I think, because I'm all about layers. Fuck. Maybe I should just make them little dark meat nuggets. Like little... Oh, God, I just can't worry about it. I'm going to do it and not give a fuck about it. I'm over complicating the simple here. I'm worried I should just go back to a different thought process. Let shit happen. Fucking breathe, dude. I'm starting to have a fucking panic attack, I think, even. Like, I'm starting to get flustered here. I'm feeling like the tingles and shit happening, you know. I just need to fucking relax on this goddamn little fucking meat bag. Before I flip the fuck out on the meat bag. Do you normally do these videos? I'm kind of upset I haven't seen them before. Yeah, actually, I've been doing them. I've been doing them for a couple of weeks now. And since you are new, I'll introduce you the same way I introduce everybody. This is the only time anybody sees my face. And it's really personal for me because this is my form of therapy for a lot of my mental issues. And it's where my mind goes to vent and get out my own personal issues, and my creativity flows. And I have a lot of, I don't let people in this deep. So when I decided to do this, I said, I'm just going to be naked. So feed my face. And so this is like really hard for me to take a step out and publicly display this. But it's been good taking that step out of my comfort zone, but it's been very nerve-wracking at the same time. Eat the fly. I fucking will. As soon as I catch that motherfucker, I'm eating him just to prove my superiority to that fucking fly. I'm like, you're doomed now. Nom, 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 nom. But really quick, let me show you what I did the first week. Once again, this is what we ended up with the first week that we did it, that I did it, whatever you want to call it, but established dominance, that's what I do. But yeah, but anyway, this is the one we did the first week. Yeah, there we go. You can see it good. That's what we ended up with then. It was quite a struggle. A lot of self-hate went into that one. Excuse me, that chainsaw. No. But then the second one we did looked like a drunk fifth grader attempted to replicate The Thing from John Carpenter's movie. And I became so angry at it, I punched it in the face, knocked it across the room, and decided at that point I should probably give it a break. So I have given it a break. We moved on to Meat Hole with babies. That's where we're at right now. Then tomorrow we're going to have kind of a special painting together class thing. I call it a class thing. I'm not trained. In fact, I failed art in school. So good times. Only class I ever had. But a lot of this is really my personal therapy. Just other people are invited to fucking deal with it. And those who do know me more personally know, you know, I'm a man of issues. And I don't make those public a lot. I believe everybody has their own demons. Everybody has to fight their own demons. And that's not something you should invite most people to. So, you know, you got to live with them. Other people have to live with their own. You should never ask other people to take on the burden of your own issues and problems, you know. And a lot of people. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did not fail art on purpose. I really liked art. I did it my way, and I wish I would have paid attention to have learned the techniques and the methods and the styles and what some of it really could have helped me, you know, because at the time My art teacher, she's strict as hell. In fact, all the kids nowadays hate her because they're all afraid of her because they call her a bitch. They're like, oh, she's such a bitch. And I'm like, man, no, she's awesome. You know, I respect the hell out of her because, yeah, she does her job, man. And it's just that she is an art teacher and she wants you to learn about art, and I didn't give a shit. I think you're killing it. I wish I could paint cute meat babies. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But if you have a moment tomorrow at noon, if you want to join us, we're going to be painting a little bit of something else. So, and discovering ourselves. But you see, I don't just like, because I layered, again, I layered up so you can start seeing like the bones and stuff underlining and stuff. Like if you watch earlier versions of this, you can see how those developed because they were bones that actually were just bones. And I loved them. And I don't want to overdo it by darkening them too much. But I need more detail on those babies. But the babies don't need details because they're supposed to be kind of the fetus thing. The fetuses don't have fucking details. Hey, I'm sorry, but I gotta go, having some mind-body awfulness going on today. That sucks. It's all good. I know you're usually here like every day. And Erica, I do appreciate that, by the way. I do appreciate the support, the overall tuning in and all that good stuff. So I appreciate that. Give them little hats. I will not give them little hats. But thanks, Erica, for always being supportive, and I do appreciate it. And tomorrow, I suppose we'll paint together. So, all right. Yeah, no hats. No hats for them. Now you're making me see little sombreros on them. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Damn it. It's not that. It's I need them to pop without, like, pop out of the scene because they were supposed to be the focal point. Without the fucking allergies are killing me. They're supposed to be the focal point without being too aggressive. But I don't want it to just be one big blur. Fuck. I'm fine with everything, by the way. I'm all right with everything. It's just, I want to make sure that I get the best possible out of it versus just half-assing it, getting it thrown together. Which, that's any artist. You want to make sure, fuck it. Like the other day, the best thing I did was I just said, fuck it, and I went for it, and it looked good, and then I covered it all up again. I think the best thing I can do is just say, fuck it, and go for it, and start blackening the shit out of it, man. Fuck. And, maybe if I did have classical training, I would have more of a grasp on what to do. Like, oh, well, this technique would work here, or that style would work there. Talent. Like I ever had that for anything ever. So, I mean, fuck it. Whoops, well, fuck that up. Sure, why not? That worked. You know what? Fuck it. We're just going to make him dark. We're going to darken the shit out of this little baby. We're going to give him a nice, super shadowy area. These legs. Definitely darken those legs up. Little nubbins. There he is. Dark little nubbies. Like he's wearing pants now. Of course he's wearing pants. Why wouldn't he wear pants, huh? Well, I mean, everybody needs to wear pants if you're not. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this to an old school my style, and we're going to make this work. God damn it. We're going to make this fucking work, people. Oh, yeah. Because I'm sick of fucking failing and I'm going to learn and move on. Because that's all I can fucking do. Oh, napkin. Oh, come here, napkin. Now it's too much water, isn't it? There we go. Come on. Just do your fucking jig. So I'm going to keep him having a little bit of a shadowy bulbousness, hopefully there. Now, I basically, pen and paper is so much easier to do anything with ever. On a personal opinion there, okay? So if you can ever mimic paints or painting in a way that it would look or feel like pen and paper for you, it makes things easier, I think. But, what I think is usually wrong, according to my wife. So, it's kind of one of those things. But I am definitely... Dogs, what are you barking at now? My crackhead neighbors, probably. Fucking sick of these crackhead neighbors, man. But I'm going to go with an old school method of mine, which is basically cheat the goddamn system, use it like a fucking ink pen, and let's just make things happen. Using the, I'm going to use the tip of the brush and just smear the paint around as though it was a fucking tip of an ink pen. And we're going to hope that that kind of pulls it together. So far, so good. That way I can highlight some stuff. I can just pull it like that, pull it however I want, make it all kinds of wackadoodle. Who cares? Because that's what I'm doing. What are you guys barking at out there, huh? That's what I'm doing. Screw it. I'm just going to do this old school me that I know is comfortable and I can make things happen better. I'm going to detail it like a goddamn ink pen. Except for that. That needs to be kind of blurred in a little bit better. But this looks weird. Oh, yeah. Well, now it looks extra weird, so whatever. All right. Sure, why not? When you cheat, you win. No, that's what I just said earlier. Yeah. See? Cheaters always win. Damn it. But you don't learn. See, I'm not learning by using my own cheating method. I'm not learning from a failure. I'm not learning how to get better and change for the better. All I'm doing is learning to rely on the same old method that I've always relied on. I'm standing still. I'm stagnant. See what I mean? I'm not learning by winning at all. My point proven exactly. Thank you. I didn't even think about my fucking point I started out this conversation with. But you just helped me prove my point. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just cheat my way through it and make it look good because ha 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 ha. And then I'm like, doing exactly what I said. This is how it works. You cheat. You don't learn. You just continue the same process over and over again. You're stale. You're stagnant. You're standing still. You're not moving forward. You're not advancing the process. You're not learning. You're not gaining. You're just same thing. But you win. It's funny. You don't go forward, yet you seem to cross that fucking finish line. You still win. You still, bam, I'm number one at what I do because that's how I know. Same every time. But it fucking works. There you go. Whoop diddly ding dong do, man. Whoop diddly god dang ding dong do. But, That is the world, and everybody cheats, everybody wins. And by that I mean, no. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use my old method that allows me to have a lot better control over my overall thing and cheat, and if I can make it look good, and there we go, we're done. Whoop diddly doo, hooray! I win with nothing gained. That upsets me though, man. You know, I mean, it should rightfully so upset me. I just want to make this something unique and something new and something exciting and different. But I'm giving up. I'm giving in, you know? But I mean, is there a point? Is there a point when giving up is okay? Is there a point when giving in to that is all right? And you may not be able to see it very well there, but all I'm literally doing is I haven't gotten any more paint on here. I'm just using the same paint, lightly, just spreading it over, you know, to kind of give it a little bit more shadow in certain spots here and there, just a little bit more shade, a little bit more shade. Just like if I was taking a pencil and lightly shading it in a little darker, a little darker, a little darker until it accomplished what I wanted. Also keeping in mind, this looks really dark, but it will dry lighter, you know, so it should match some of the lighter areas soon. But I'm dealing with this okay. It's fine. It's fine. Feeling better about it. Kind of. I started out so positive with this one. I love the meat hole. The meat hole looks good. Happy with the meat hole. Came out pretty well. I didn't want to detail it too much. Oh, hey, I thought that was an ebony pencil and you were doing a mixed media thing. No. Again, yeah, thanks. No, it's paint still. I didn't want to go mixed media on it. I thought about that yesterday when I was thinking about the veins. Thought about getting a pen for veins, but nothing. Nah. Nope, just very lightly with a little bit of watered down black paint because I'm crazy about the watered down black paint, and I just used it and smeared it around. And here I am still trying to make it work. And the problem is, Mr. I Hate Dolphins, there is I'm losing my meat babies in the meat hole. They're all the same color, so they just kind of, you saw it, man. Yesterday I was doing pretty good. I liked the bones and how they came out and looked good. But my meat babies and the meat hole are too similar in color. I should have purpled them out better in the beginning. Too late, too little. It's fine. So I'm relying on my old cheating method, which again, I'm not learning anything. I'm just cheating my way through it because I'm a little disappointed in myself. But that's a whole bunch of meat, so it works. True, but at the same time, you want to be able to see the different things in the meat, you know? And this isn't like bloody meat, you know? Like there's a difference. When you're doing like bloody meat stuff versus like ill slick meat stuff, like just sinewy, pulled, wet meat, not bloody meat, huge difference, significant difference. You know, intestinal stuff and internal meat minus blood is pinkish and got a lot of whitish tone to it and things like that. So it's totally different looking insides things than like blood. So when people go, well, that's not really like meat. It's like, shut up. It's meat. Until you cut stuff, it doesn't really bleed, you know? That's why everybody's like, oh, is that a colonoscopy? Yes, it's a camera up somebody's butt. So enjoying how much you said meat in this whole thing. Oh, man, no, no, you should look at the other ones because I discovered when painting a meat hole, there's nothing you can really say that isn't perverted. I was talking about when I first was painting the meat hole, how wet the paint was. I'm talking about, well, you know, I know it's wet right now. My meat hole's wet, but it'll get dry soon. And I'm all, there's no way to say this without being a pervert. I'm sorry. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It's a wet meat hole. You can't get away from it. You just can't. So, oh, it looked like I fucked that up, didn't I? Time to wet some water down and try to erase that the best I can. Good fucking luck. Always good fucking luck with me. No, well, that's why we get our magic eraser. We scribble that around and hope. Oh man, I fucked that up. Okay, well, stop painting stuff. Oh God, baby Jesus. Now tomorrow, by the way, Mr. I Hate Dolphins. Mr. Dolphins is your name. No pun intended. Oh no, after this I'm gonna go in a deep. Oh my God. In a deep. My phone's got a huge hole in the screen. And I can't read what it says. A deep dive, maybe? But Mr. Dolphin's there tomorrow. I am going to post again tomorrow when we do the painting together thing. Noon, my time, middle America time. Again, I don't know. It's 1 o'clock right now here. So whatever time it is for you, 1 hour before now. So when we get to that, yeah, you're not looking too bad. Yes, little canvas, orange paint, whatever other assortment of colors you really would like. Black and white probably preferred as well. A little brush, maybe a big brush for painting the background would be very nice. And yes, so I'm sorry I'm hacking. It's just these sinuses are killing me this week. Anyway, so fuck this. Let's just go for gold. Let's see how bad we can screw this up. I want the eyeballs to have that whole film over them thing, but at the same time, I really wanted them to have a little bit more detail. So let's just get that out of the goddamn way. I really need this arm darker too, because it's just kind of out there. So let's get that out of the way, because we're going to have to shade that little guy in real good. Oh, yeah. Look at that piece of shit. Way to fuck it up. Thanks. I appreciate that. You're a fucking piece of garbage. So nice. So nice. You're the best. So, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Looks like a little burnt, dangly hot dog thing going on over there. I don't know how something that I enjoyed so much in the beginning. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay, well then we're in the same time zone, bro. What are you even making a thing about it? You made me all think yesterday you were in like fucking, I don't know, Africa or fucking Australia or one of those other weird countries across the world that have like a time zone that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like 37 o'clock. And I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that is, dude. That's like space people time, man. You can't tell me that shit. I don't understand space people time. Like, it's 37 o'clock 30. And I'm like, oh, okay. So time for lunch? I play with some people on the old PlayStation there. And they're in Australia and in England. And what's weird is they're like on the opposite side of the world. I'm in Oklahoma. They're like in the opposite side of the world. And it's so weird because they're like, oh, it's like 7 a.m. here. And I'm like, holy shit. And it mind boggles you to not realize, like, you know, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird for me. You know what I'm going to do? You know what you're going to do? This. We're going to do this, man. We're going to do this, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to give him little spirally eyes. That's what we're going to do. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. We're gonna give you little spirally fucking eyes. Fuck you. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna fucking do, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. We're working it. I got you. Now, here's the deal. Tomorrow, when we do a little paint thing together, I am actually going to discuss legitimate techniques and methods. Nope, we're practically neighbors. All right, see? No, you're not talking too much. That's fine. No, this is normal. This is normal. Are you streaming on something else? Oh, yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube also. So I do two things at once. I do Facebook here and YouTube there. I figure I'll just kill two birds with one stone kind of deal. And so, yeah, I'm talking to people over there, talking to people here. Makes more. No, you're not talking too much. And if you didn't, I would. So, but tomorrow when we do this, I have people on both platforms that are going to be on board. I will be actually covering techniques and methods a little bit, talking about, you know, like what we're doing, why we're doing it, how we're doing it, blah, 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 how to, and I'll actually be like, take your paint, blah, 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 and I'll try to be a little bit closer and be blah, 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 let me show you how to do this and all that kind of crap there. But there'll be a much more in-depth personal point to it all, I hope. Oh, I hope that's the whole point, is to kind of give it a more meaningful experience, because I think we need one together, all of us. But, oh, yeah, come on, man. We're going to definitely do this right. We're going to do this right. We're going to do this right. Okay, all right. I'm getting this figured out now. I see what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Blur out there, YouTube. I'm just going to go back through and start detailing it out darker. Dark. I do not work light from dark to light. I work from light to dark. You know, and I'm going to lose a lot of those little veins, and that's fine. So that way, if you ever do see the details, you might be able to see little veins. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Fuck your veins. Fuck your veins. Fuck your veins. I don't care. But, okay, yeah. Watch this. Fuck you. Yeah. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you, like, this whole little thing here, because his little mouth is kind of like, you got a little creepy mouth, right? You know, the whole mouth thing, which is great, because mouths are great, I guess. I don't know what that meant, but yeah, he got a whole little mouth going on. Most things do. That's how nature works. But he had kind of a thing happening here a second ago that I saw. Not like stitches. They're not supposed to be stitches, you fucking dumbass. Not you guys, me. But I'm also going to try to give him a little bit more of a kind of a bubbly, like, you know, your gums. Perspective is crazy. Perspective is crazy, man. Are you in Tulsa? No, I'm not in Tulsa. Don't be silly. Tulsa's full of a bunch of buildings. No, I live in a small shithole town that nobody ever has heard of, and I would say it out loud, but just in case any creepy people ever try to hunt me down, because I say a lot of really dumb shit online. It's in between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, so it's like an hour from each. I'm in a trifectum. That is not a triangle, but if it was, that's where I would be. Illuminati confirmed. It's like a triangle. I'm exactly an hour from Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and in a tiny little shithole town that nobody cares about. And you know this old show Cheers, where everyone knows your name when you go in the bar or whatever? It's like the opposite of that in a town. Nobody knows your name. Everybody keeps their own business because nobody gives a shit about anybody else, which is nice. and they all forget who the fuck you are here. So, but I live there in a little rando town. Oh dang it! I figured our friends on here from I lived in Henrietta. So same, right? Yeah. I've been to Henrietta. Actually, I think we played there at a small place, Henrietta. Trying to think of the times when we played in Oklahoma. If there was a venue. Shut up! Oh my baby Jesus! Hey Belladonna, what's up? Been forever. Trying to wait to see if that's like the UPS guy again or something. Anyway, I don't think it is. But no. Yeah, I was gonna say I think my band played in Henrietta at one point. We've played all over the place, like literally everywhere. So I don't mean that in there like, oh, we've played everywhere. We're so special. But I mean like we played all over. So Henrietta. I know the name and I've been there before. I just don't remember why. That's why I was thinking maybe to play. Guys, shut up unless it's something important, man. You know my rules about that. All right? Now, if my crackhead neighbors are coming over trying to break in, yeah, sure, eat them. Otherwise, god dang, it ain't important. Jesus. So anyway, once again, just going over the mouth again a little bit. You know, I did like the I did like the original kind. They used to have a venue, but this place hates good music, so no must. Yeah, we probably played there then. When they did have a venue, it was years ago. We're talking like years, like 2010 years ago, maybe, kind of thing. You know, back when we played live all the time. But it's been forever since we. Been forever since we blank. Just pretend I said something important there that made sense, okay? Because I totally didn't. But I probably should have. I don't know what else. Oh, man. And hey, Andrew's back. What up, Broham? That's a ham made out of bros. Okay, future reference. But see, I like this where it's going now because now he is darker or she's darker. Hashtag 2020, I can't judge. Meat Baby can be whatever Meat Baby wants to be, I guess, at this point. I haven't added no little dingle dangles or nothing, so hey, whatever, Meat Baby. But I'm digging the darkness of the Meat Baby now. That's really helping it pop out. Great. I will apply this to other Meat Baby number 2. And these Meat Babies are going to be in the dark completely almost. You're not even going to really notice them until you look and go, oh, hey, there's little Meat Babies back there. But this is doing much better overall. I'm not too complainy pants about this. Just getting off my fucking indecisive ass and stop being so worried. You worry about failure, you're going to fail. That is regardless how it works. Just do something about it. And fuck it. Oh, what up, dude? On break currently at work. Oh, well, you know, that sucks, dude, because that means tomorrow when we do the painting together thing, you'll probably be at work, won't you, at noon? We're going to take like an hour tomorrow at noon. We're all going to paint together. And I'm going to actually post on my Facebook the pictures of what I got. Well, what I didn't get, I've already got, but at Walmart, just basic stuff. Which I'm trying to make it like super cheap. I'm like, hey, you know what? I don't want people spending money on this shit. You know, this is just something I thought would be fun to do. But quite a few people are like, hey, yeah, let's do that. All right, let's do that. So I guess tomorrow we're gonna do that. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. And again, it's gonna be something special. I hope it's either gonna be like the greatest idea or the stupidest, cringiest, dumbest thing ever, and it'll be fun for everybody to laugh at me and me to go hide my face in shame about. One of the two. There will be no in between at all. So, yeah. Yep. So let's just hope for the best on that one. Because my ego doesn't need any more punches to the dicks. Trust me. Apparently my ego has multiple dicks. Guys, shut the fuck up! Again, I'm going to just kind of highlight the little bumpy things in your gum line here a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, people. The little, you know, you have like little indentions where your teeth are at. So you got like a tooth and a tooth. And then above the tooth, there's like that little bloop because your gums or your teeth have the roots that go up underneath. So it's like the gums are a little bit lighter where the teeth are at. Ninja chops. Okay? I'm going to highlight the ninja chops, people. Don't mouth me. I know what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing ever. So you just remember that. Don't question a fucking ninja. He'll chop you in your fucking head. You just remember that shit. Ninjas give no fucks about what you think. Fuck, I fucked that up. Ninja, fuck. Okay, well, this ninja's fucking this up. I am a terrible ninja. We just discovered that. Fuck. Okay, well, that's all right. We'll just keep on going. Ninja fucking up. That's all right. Fuck up, ninja. Fuck up. Ew. Oh, God, Jesus. Okay, you may not be able to see this on there, but this is a disaster. Yeah, when's the PBS series going to show up, dude? I don't know, but I'm thinking I need that. You know, I mean, Bob Ross had his run, and I'm thinking I need it, dude. I think I'm going to go hit up PBS and be like, brah, look, brah, I know I cuss a lot, but brah, fuck you guys, give me a fucking shot. And they'll be like, I don't think that's a good, I'll be like, pow! And then they'll be unconscious and they can't stop me. I'll just run in there really quick and I'll be like, click on the cameras. And I'll be like, pew. Yeah. Okay, well, here's what it looks like up close because you can't really see what I'm doing here. See what I'm talking about? See? Like that stuff? Yeah. See, so it highlights it better. I know you guys can't see it way over there that well, so sometimes I got to bring it over here for you. Alternative Bob Ross. Actually, my buddy Erica that was on earlier, again, when we first started doing this, because the first painting, second painting, third painting, if you watch each one of the series, so to speak, the series, I guess, whatever, which, I mean, they're a couple hours long, so you probably ain't going to have time to binge watch me ever. But it was funny because she called me the anti-Bob Ross or Rob Boss, because instead of me making happy little accidents, because Bob Ross is always like, well, these are happy little accidents. Bloop, 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 bloop. You know? She called me the Rob Boss, and she's like, man, you don't make happy little accidents. It's like, no, fuck no. I make angry fucking mistakes, you know, because that's all they were. And I was so pissed off in the first one. The first one was very much like, oh, I love this. This looks really good. And then 2 seconds later, I was like, fuck, I fucking hate this. Fuck all this garbage. The second painting was nothing but nonstop hate, hate, hate. This one has been mostly love. Mostly love. Mostly love. A little bit of concern. So I'm so invested now. Thanks. I highly appreciate that. You'll learn a lot more about me probably than you ever want to know through all this crap. You'll be like, oh, that guy thinks way too much about stuff. And then he paints weird stuff. That's my existence. And I overthink fucking everything because my brain never fucking stops ever for any reason. Just a non-stop information superhighway of just blah, 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 blah. And yes. I basically use my acrylics like watercolors, by the way, because I use standard, basic, shitty acrylics from Walmart, future reference. And the longest you've ever watched alive and you needed this boost of serotonin. I'm glad I'm able to supply that with you. You know? Yeah. And no, yeah, that's exactly right. Unlike Bob Ross, it's happy little accidents. I make angry mistakes. Dude, oh God, you've seen it. Oh wait, maybe you didn't see the other episode. Dude, I'm serious, man. I get so the reason why even my family doesn't watch me paint is this is very emotional. It's very intimate. Like I've told every single episode of this, I guess. This is my intimate time. This is me connecting with myself on a deeply emotional level to get out subconscious inner demons, whatever I'm feeling or whatever is needed to come out onto the canvas emotionally for whatever reason, whatever it could possibly mean, generally speaking. So it becomes emotionally charged for good, for bad, for usually bad. And yeah, so I get aggressive and I sometimes, man, some of my paintings have ended up tore to shreds, you know. You mean the other episode where you totally went WWE on that one painting with the thing looking person? Yes, that okay, you did see it. Right. And see, that's why I don't let people involved in what I do. Because especially like my family, my kids and stuff like that, because I do get really overtly passionate occasionally. And passion comes in love, passion comes in hate, passion comes in many forms, and people don't understand that. Passion is the intensity of the feeling, not what the feeling is. And a lot of people don't understand that passion isn't just affection, love, lust, or whatever. People don't understand that passion is hate. Hate is passion. You're passionate. You're invested. You're so intense. That's passion. Doesn't matter for good or bad. That's passion. So I become very passionate sometimes. Sometimes it ends in a bad way, and I knock the shit out of paintings. Or like when I have canvases that are on wood frame, not the canvas boards like these. I like these because these can take a punch, and they can. But when they're on canvas and stuff like that, man, I've just ripped them in half and start stabbing them and stuff, and I mean all kinds of stuff. Sometimes, it's just you get so in that moment and you're so disgruntled and you're so in a moment of self-hatred for feeling like you're a failure and feeling like you're a lost cause and feeling like you're worthless, that is what you need. What you see, irrelevant. What you get out is the entire point. What is on the canvas, what remains on the canvas from paint, from a pen, from whatever medium you use, whatever, irrelevant. What emotions you leave behind and you are healing from is the point. Period. Oh, where can I find my Facebook stream? It's on my actual personal account. So you'd have to look me up, Eric Exton, ERICXTON, because that's my name. So if you want to add me on there, man, unless you've already added me on there, because I don't know who the hell you really are, but go add me on there, man. But it'd have to wait because I don't know how to. I don't know if I mess with it here, it'll screw things up. But yeah, the end result is still alternative art. True, the end result can be whatever. I'm just stating that the end result primarily, purposefully, is to get out your troubles, your emotion, your disgruntled feelings or happy feelings, whatever you need from it is the point of the creativity, not what ends up on the canvas. It could be a fucking happy face. It could be a big old happy face, bloop, bloop, couple eyes, and a big old smiley face. If emotionally I am able to get that out, emotionally I'm able to put what I need on that fucking canvas via that happy face, I have succeeded in creating art. Period. I have culminated everything collectively. Boom. It is good. I have tried some simple things before, and the frustrations were so deep that no matter how much I put into it, it was overwhelming, over passionate with self-hate and harm and anger and all the frustrations in the world that I destroyed it. It itself, at its destruction, it itself, when it became a pile of garbage, became the art. Because in all my efforts to paint my frustration, in all my efforts to paint the hate and the anger, I failed to the point where it put me over the edge, and the idea of creating became the idea of destroying, and the creativity itself was destruction. So when I destroyed it, I was able to release that anger, release that aggression, release that trouble inside of me. And when it became a pile of rubble and destroyed canvas before me, the release of everything I had became the art itself. You know, it became the art, even though it had become garbage. It had become a destroyed pile of effort, energy, and wasted time. But that was the art that I created, that I needed to get out. That's when it became a thing of pure beauty. That's it. But those are the moments that I do not do this to. This is why I don't let people in on this part of my life. This is why I do not have people like my family, my kids, anybody around when I paint. I don't like it. This is very intimate for me. It's very nervous-y for me to do this, but I think this is a very important step for me on a personal level, because I need to open up. I need to start understanding myself better. I need to be more therapeutic to myself and learn and grow. In order to do that, I have to step out. I have to take chances. I have to, I got to open up. So I thought this might be a good way to do that. And it is scary, and as a grown-ass man, men aren't supposed to be scared of nothing. Bullshit. Men are scared of everything. Men are scared of intimacy. Men are scared of failure. Men are scared of their woman leaving them, their family leaving them. Men are scared of being intimate. Men are scared of losing the intimacy. Men are scared of everything. Everything. If men scared, lie to you and say, I ain't scared of nothing, call him a fucking liar and punch him in the dick. Men are scared of getting punched in the dick. That's why every time you move, they go, oh, and they cover their dick. It's like a primal fear. It's not even something you need to have. It's a primal fear. Oh shit, I'm gonna get hit in the dick. Oh no, I better close my dick. Because our dicks are open, that doesn't make any sense. But now with the spirally eyes, I'm gonna keep circling around multiple times and see what happens there. I'm digging it. I'm digging quite a bit of this now. I'm not sure what I want to do up here though, because I don't want to leave it too open, but I want to leave it more of a, it needs to be a little darker, but I want to leave more of a feeling of maybe like light coming direct overhead. Notice how it kind of fades darker, Oh, well, you're very happy for one that I'm doing this. Well, thank you very much. And I'm not sure yet if I'm happy that I'm doing this. Hopefully it works out good. I'm not Catholic, but I play one on TV. But hopefully it works out good, therapeutically speaking. But I'm wanting the shadows to appear maybe like it's lighting from above and fading down, which so far it's doing a relatively good. Oh, hey, thanks. And welcome to the casting, Mary. You've missed so much today. We've learned so much about ourselves today, and you've missed so much. But that's all right. You should tune in more often. And I just had a big 15-minute spiel about art and creativity and blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. And but so far digging it. I'm probably gonna have to brighten these teeth up a little bit. I like them being dark and creepy and grubby though. Dang. And I got to definitely darken that up a little bit because I wanted to kind of give off that sense of just being dark now. At first, I wanted it to really pop, and now I've just realized I think I just want little dark meat nuggets, just little dark meat nuggets in this, you know, meat hole, darkened meat nuggets in the meat hole. Keeping in mind, when painting anything, you want all your darkests to be the same. You know, you don't want like pitch black. I don't want to just take a dab of black, and be like, oh, let me shadow him in with solid black, and then have back here kind of a lighter grayish to show the hole. Because darkness ascends into the background. Eventually, it's going to be pitch black. However, shadows are never pitch black, ever, because unless there's absolute no light. But then all of it's pitch black. There is no shadows. So keep that in mind. 0 light, 0 shadows, pitch black. If there is shadows, there is light. Thus, there is some kind of not pitch blackness. So no matter what, never, ever make black black. Water it down. You know, just water it down. So that way when it comes out, it's kind of a translucent color. Because that way it'll keep it giving you some kind of texture behind it or something. Otherwise, you're going to get this weird where this is like super black, but back here is not so black for some reason. And it's the contrast is like, and it just like punches you in the face. You don't want that. Like this right here being solid black, these little dots right here are super solid black. If I leave them that, those would be very contradictory to anything else on the painting. There's no other solid black. This is a little dark right here. I'm going to have to go over that even. But I'm going to obviously film over those. I haven't gotten to him yet. Film over those little guys. But really want to finish this little guy here first. Just not sure how much of a chance I want to take with this. That's my dilemma. How much of a chance? And I appreciate everybody watching, by the way. Thank you, everybody. You know, tomorrow, keep in mind, everybody who does give a shit, tomorrow at noon, Oklahoma time, tomorrow at noon, which it's almost 1:30 now. So tomorrow at noon, we are going to be doing a painting together class. Shut up! And we're going to do a little something special where we're going to paint a not cliche pumpkin, if you will. So get a little canvas. You know, nice little canvas. I got a 11 by 14 down there I'm going to use. Walmart. They're pretty cheap. Little canvas board. Not like a whole canvas, just a canvas board. A little paintbrush. A big paintbrush. So that way you can paint a background real quick and easy. Oh, yeah, there we go. Big paintbrush. Little paintbrush. Boop, boop. You know, pretty simple. I'm actually going to post pictures of what I took at Walmart, of what I normally get. But I normally get like a big bag of brushes and, you know, paints. These paints at Walmart, boop, these little apple barrel paints, right? I'll show you up there. These little guys are 50 cents for this thing here. And I swear to God, you wouldn't use this whole tube in your lifetime. I wouldn't, except for I go, but get an orange, which is probably sold out right now. So you might have to get a yellow and a red and make orange. Well, I probably will. But get an orange. Get a black and a white at least. And a few other colors to your discretion. I mean, don't go crazy. Don't be spending like 30 goddamn dollars on this shit. Okay? This is an exercise. A nice paint together exercise where we're going to learn a few techniques, learn a little bit about ourselves, and hopefully it all comes together good. But I'm going to post this on my Facebook too of like, these are the supplies for tomorrow. Yay, kids. And we're going to see what happens. And I still have not painted shit. So I swear this will never end. I want to get this done by tomorrow, but I'm just not even, I'm like, whatever. I'll fucking paint it eventually. Maybe. I just don't know what I want to do with this head. I really am inconsiderate. I'm really inconsiderate about this head. I'm just not sure how I want to, like, I'm just not sure if I want to See, this is the indecisiveness. I get scared. I get scared of fucking up. I get scared of my failure. I get scared and worried. Like, how am I going to do this? And what's going to happen? I want to darken it up a little bit, just to darken his skin up a little bit, to also break it from that background. However, I'm afeared of fucking it all up. No, I don't want you to do the water thing. I said, don't do the water thing. So I just want to bring him a little darker, almost everywhere, you know. So I'm just going to kind of give a nice little layer here of wet down, slightly black. This is too much. It's not enough. Okay. Our canvas prepped. We did one white, one primed with mid-gray. I got to run back to class. See you tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, they don't have to be primed, I guess. I mean, that's all going fancy pants with it. Shit. Oh, you're going to be really dark, aren't you? Nah, you're all right. Oops, that might be a little dark. Yeah, that's okay. We're wanting you to be a little dark. We're going to bring this in a little bit darker, like I said. Give him like a comb over with paint here. His name's Frank now. He works in insurance with his comb over. And don't worry, he can get you a good premium on that. He'll work with you. Absolutely, he'll work with you. Ain't that right, Frank? There we go. Yeah, now he's got a weird little dark bulbous head. But see, we lack definition because we lose it. God, I fucking hate you. We just have to wait for it to dry. When it dries, it might be all right. Again, everything wet is fine. Because when it's wet, it's darker, so you don't know. We will wait for it to dry slightly. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think I am going to keep the teeth like that, though. A little bit creepy, a little bit dark. Now, the other thing about the blackness earlier that I said don't ever do, all rules are meant to be broken. Don't ever fucking listen to me. I'm thinking about darkening the eyes, pitch black in the very dot center, and making them focal, like come out. As it spirals out, to give it more like a eternal whole depth. Like it goes forever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. That might be cool. I think that's the way to go with those little guys. So, that might turn out all right. But I do like the fact that he's a little dark, shadowy figure. You know, maybe I should put the light behind him. Maybe when I set this all to be said and done, maybe the light should be more here because it looks a little darker. Obviously, there's a hole. It looks like there's a little bit of a light midsection-y. You know, like it looks the way I painted it. Oh, it's important. Uh-oh, my mom just said, hey, I should call. It's important. Well, I'm busy. And so anyway, it looks a lot lighter here. Or I mean here, you know. And it looks like it might be getting a little bit darker coming this way. Comparatively speaking, not much. I mean, it just looks like it might be kind of starting to round out the next area versus. So, but this looks good. Man, the meat hole looked really good. I should have taken really good pictures. I should have taken really good pictures of the meat hole before I put little meat babies in it. I'm liking this little meat baby now. Look at him. He's coming out pretty nice. Yeah. Little creepy gremlin-headed son of a bitch. Not too shabby. I mean, that's not too shabby. Yeah, I can kind of deal with that. I may put a little bit more skin stuff over that. I might try to skin it up a little bit better to match it up with everything else. But that's not looking too bad. You know, the little ribs are looking a little bit better. They're looking all right. I wanted it to be a little bit fatter, but, you know, like chubbier baby thing. But no, that's okay. He's got little chubby legs and the little kind of bully gut thing. And you can kind of see the veins still in there. Definitely right here and things like that. But that's not too shabby overall. I'll go ahead and finish out the umbilical cords. Obviously, these aren't done. That ain't too shabby, though. But if I put the light here, then that would actually, if I put the light source to look as though it was right here, which it kind of does anyway. But I'm saying, like, if I shadowed this little guy more on the backside and left him a little more lit up on the head, and if I tried to make him look more lit up that way, and maybe put a shadow of him right here, you know, then that would explain why he's so dark and he's lit up, you know. Well, I mean, he's still lit up. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, you're not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I like that. I like that. Okay, let me do the eyes a little bit more. Black, 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 black. That was way too much. Okay, you know what? No, you know what? We're gonna do it with a different brush, littler brush, littler brush. And then I guess I gotta call my mom, find out what the important stuff is. My mom's like, oh my God, my legs are broke. I need you to help me. I'm like, Mom, I'm busy doing a live. You're gonna have to wait. I can't just stop showing people my painting. Help you with your broke ass legs. I'm sure you can crawl to the neighbor's house. You got arms. Gah. Use them. That's why you got extra appendages. Jeez. I'm kidding. Or am I? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'll give my mom a call in a second. She seems lazy. I know, right? I'm like, just because you got your legs broken in half and you can't walk to get help, you still got arms. You can crawl to get help. You don't need to call me every time you break your legs falling down the stairs again. Like, stop going up and down stairs, Mom. God. I think she'd learned the first 5 times I pushed her. I mean, that she fell. I'll just edit that out later. Let's just give you a little black eye dot, little black eye dot, little black eye dot. Let's just give you a little black eye dot right fucking in the middle. That's not really a fucking dot, but that's close enough. Yeah, see, like super tiny dots. Nice. Now, here's the reason why I say break. People broken the legs, Mom. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah. I'm glad somebody understands. God, fucking moms, right? Oh my God, my legs are broke again. Oh my God. Get a fucking wheelchair like the rest of us, Mom. I mean, Stephen Hawking's never complained. Look at him, all right? He ain't even got arms to crawl around with. I mean, he's dead now, so he can't complain, but shit, he had eyeballs and still could move around, Mom. But here's the deal. I give him those tiny little black dots, and I said earlier, don't ever do that. Don't just do like solid black and something that doesn't have black anywhere else. Because, and I said this, because it'll punch you in the face, right? It's a focus point that you don't want unless you're making it a focus point that you do want. In which case then, yeah, no, see, having little black dots as a like eternal darkness and it goes on forever. I mean, fuck it, why not? That works out great. Boom. So everything else is kind of a faded gray. The pinks and purples are all kind of a faded out dark. They're not black. There's no dark. And all of a sudden you got this little black dot. These little black dots, boop, just staring at you. Boop, boop. Right? And then when, we spiral them out a little bit and darken the tops a little bit more and give it that kind of weird spirally look to help highlight and detail that part, bam. It'll be tight, yo. It'll be tight. Swear to God, all this is it's painting with Forrest dogs barking. You guys don't even bark. You bark and then you lay down. Burr, burr. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna be a distraction. Burp, burp. All right, I'm done. All right. So anyway, I swear I'm gonna call my mom in a minute. She said it was something. I didn't see what the rest of the message said. She goes, "You need to call me. It's important." Blah 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 blah. I didn't see what the rest was. So, oh, moms always need something. So anyway, I'm taking my tiny little brush, my little detailer brush. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of do circles again. Lightened black, of course. And I'm going to just do some nice little making the tops darker. That was weird. I don't really know how I like that. That didn't really work out so good. Not nearly as good as I had hoped it would. Strange. Hold on a minute. I'll show you. I'm trying to kind of... It looks way black on there, though. That's crazy. Hang on. It's not that black, I promise. I hope. Guys, shut the fuck up. I know. The neighbors are fucking crackheads. Actually, our neighbors are doing a renovation. Not the crackhead ones. But they're tearing down a house next door. So my dogs are constantly like, bark, 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 bark. I'm like, yes, dogs. I know, buddy. I know. They're right out there tearing shit down. I get it. No. You ain't got to tell me every time they're out there. I know they're out there. But thank you for doing your job. I'm not upset or disappointed in my dogs for doing their job, Well, come on. There we go. So that kind of didn't work the way I wanted it. But that's okay. We'll come back. We got a few more attempts at the eye spirals. Eye rolls. Dad jokes aside, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. It's been almost an hour and a half. Sorry for being boring. But, oh, Greg, you just tuned in right when I'm about to get off. Guys. But as far as the spirally eye thing goes, it's going to look way better than that when we're done. But it gives you an idea. I wanted to be done with these little guys today, but I'll pick back up on Thursday. So tomorrow, we're actually going to have a paint together session. So, but that's where we're at right now with these little guys. So keep in mind tomorrow, paint together session. Get yourself a big brush. Get yourself just kind of a standard little brush. Doesn't really matter how little. I mean, well, it does. I mean, maybe a half inch, a quarter inch, something like that. I don't know, about your pinky. Maybe. I don't care. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Make it so you can paint lines and shit. But this one's for the paint in the background, right? Get yourself some of these paints. Apple Barrel, Walmart, 50 cents a deal. Get you an orange one, black, white, whatever other colors you want. But you're going to need more than just those 2 colors or 3 colors. So definitely get yourself a few other colors. Don't break the bank, okay? And then get yourself a little canvas, whatever you're comfortable with. Something big enough you can paint on, though. That'd be great. And I guess other than that, from me and the meat babies, we're going to say bye-bye. And my wife's just getting home, too, so that's conveniently timed. Bye.